So we're talking about strep throat. If you have, or someone in your house has recurring strep throat, right? They keep getting strep, they get the sore throat, the fever, or maybe they don't. Maybe you have a kid, or you yourself have unusual symptoms. Maybe you just start to get a weird rash, or maybe you start to get stomach pain or nausea, or lose your appetite, or get weird psychiatric manifestations. Like there's a condition called PANDAS, which is pediatric autoimmune neuro-psychiatric disorder associated with streptococcus. It's a mouthful, but some people, pediatric in this case, but adults can manifest the same thing. When they have streptococcus colonizing their throat, their immune system will react to it in such a way that they get this particular kind of brain inflammation where they become kind of psychotic almost. They have OCD manifestations and anger and rage. So they're not really delusional, they're not really psychotic, but some of the kids will seem just completely off the wall, out of control. And it's really hard to deal with. That one, is the weird brain inflammation, autoimmunity. The classic reaction people have to strep is to have swollen, pus-covered tonsils that are red and painful. It hurts to swallow. You get a fever. You feel horrible, have no energy, and you feel just terrible. You might get a lot of nausea, stomach aches, things like that. Those are the typical. You could end up with a rash, like a fine sandpaper kind of mildly red rash. They call the Scarlatina rash. Your tongue can get this kind of general whiteness to it with red dots all over it that they call a strawberry tongue. These are all things you can see with strep. LDI, low dose immunotherapy, actually works really well. We have a mixture of streptococcus species that includes that one and some relatives that live in the throat and mouth as well. And we can give that to people and they will stop manifesting the illness. It's fascinating. They just won't get sick. It works for kids with the PANDAS manifestation. You have the PANDAS kids, or you have people with recurring strep throat. There are some of these reasons why the strep LDI can be very useful. And now you know more about strep than you ever wanted to know.